Hello everyone, how are you all doing? I hope you're all doing great. सब सही सलामत हो. हिंदी में आप सबसे बात करके बहुत दिन हो गया, अंग्रेज़ी में बात करके भी बहुत दिन हो गया. बट एनीवेज आई एम बैक. इट्स बीन सो लॉन्ग, बहुत दिन हो गया आप सबसे मिलके. एंड आज मैं आप सबको ISI CMI के एडमिशन के बारे में गाइड करना चाहता हूँ. यू नो इट्स अ 38 स्लाइड लॉन्ग वीडियो इट विल बी. एंड या सो देखते हैं कैसे जाने वाला है ये वीडियो. आपको सब कुछ बताऊंगा, एवरीथिंग A to Z अबाउट हाउ द एडमिशंस इज गोइंग टू वर्क, व्हाट आर द इंस्टीट्यूट्स. अगर आपको मैथमेटिक्स से प्यारे, इफ़ यू लव मैथमेटिक्स, इफ़ यू लव प्रॉब्लम सॉल्विंग इन मैथमेटिक्स, ये इंस्टीट्यूट आपके लिए है. ये दोनों अगर आपको नहीं पता तो यू लर्न अ लॉट. These are two of the most respected institutes for mathematics and most students never heard about them. It is very less famous, you know, बहुत कम लोगों को पता है. And काफ़ी लोग बोलते हैं कि आप क्यों बता रहे हो, बाकी लोगों को कंपटीशन बढ़ रहा है. फाइन, इट शुडंट बॉदर यू. अगर आपको मैथ्स पसंद है तो आप जाओगे इसके अंदर. सीट्स भी बढ़ रहे हैं अभी, आई थिंक सीट्स विल इंक्रीज. And if you compare it with other institutes, other famous institutes which people prepare for, IIT वगैरह के लिए प्रिपेयर कर रहे हो, बहुत कम सीट्स हैं, है ना. एंड रेशियो इज ऑल्सो लेस फॉर सिलेक्शन. बट एनीवेज वेरी फ्यू पीपल नो दिस. मे बी कुछ हज़ार लोग लिखते होंगे, few thousand people only write this, but IIT वगैरह lakhs, right? Lakhs of people write them. Anyway, so we will this video will have 6 parts, you know, 6 parts will cover. And just a minute, what's happening? This video will have 6 parts. We'll just look at what ISI CMI is, what are the programs, how they compare, how to compare ISI and CMI within themselves, career and outcomes, which is the goal for everyone, right? If you अगर आपको कोई इंस्टीट्यूट में जाना है तो आपका पहले गोल तो रहेगा कि जाके करूंगा क्या, होगा क्या. तो करियर इज इंपॉर्टेंट टू लुक आउट. बट मेरा सजेशन रहेगा, पर्सनल सजेशन रहेगा कि आपको अगर मैथ से प्यार है तो आपको इस चीज़ से उतना फ़र्क नहीं पड़ना चाहिए. मे भी फ़र्क पड़ेगा बट उतना नहीं. ऑलराइट, ओके. ओलंपियाड लिंक, ओके. ओलंपियाड से क्या रिलेशन है? इनमो अवार्डीज विल डायरेक्टली गो इनसाइड, दैट्स द पॉइंट. सीक्रेट बता दिया आप लोगों को. एंड योर रोड मैप, हाउ डू यू स्टार्ट प्रिपेयरिंग. Next, ISI. This is the front gate of ISI in Kolkata, founded in Kolkata, right, in the year 1931 by Prasant Chandra Mahalanobis. I hope you heard his name. He is India's greatest statistician. He was a friend of Srinivas Ramanujan in Cambridge University. And yeah, it is institute of national importance, no doubt about that. Yeah. Now, devoted to statistics, mathematics, data science. All right. There are 3 courses, we will talk about that. So this is about ISI. CMI, Chennai Mathematical Institute, a small research, it's a very small campus by the way. Both are kind of small compared to IITs, I would say that. Mainly mathematics, computer science, physics, and that's the subject of BSc which they provide. Founded 1989, it is in Chennai, deemed university, nationally deemed university. More details upcoming. Small intake, outsized reputation. Okay, small intake in the sense very few people go, right? B Math has 40 seats, 23 general general category seats, and B Stat also very same. For CMI also it is very same, very few people go. CMI, the thing is you'll have to pay fees, and that can also be waived as much as possible. Okay, now PhDs are abroad. Very few people are being taken, but they go to abroad. You know, routinely move to Harvard, MIT, Princeton, Stanford. Yes, that happens. Recently there has been a decline, but doesn't matter if you know capable people are going. All right, okay. Research first, yes, the faculty is completely research oriented. They are active researchers. You know, many places professors are not active researchers. Professors are just like they have published a few papers and then they start teaching and they become teachers. But in ISI CMI, it so happens that the researchers are professors are researchers. Okay, that's a very important thing, because you get the real feel about how research happens every moment you are in the classroom. Globally ranked, that is there, obviously you can search about it and you can learn about it. Now they test how you think, not how much you have memorized. Unlike IIT examination, you know, if you are preparing for IIT, right, JEE mains especially, it is so easy, so many questions can be solved just looking at the question, right? You can just look at the question, you can guess the answer, and 99% of the time you will be right. Most of your guesses are right in IIT because there is a fixed pattern, there is a fixed thing, you need not think out of the box too much. Now the thing with ISI, CMI and in general for Olympiad examinations as well is that you have to think for every single question. Every single question forces you to think. You have to think beyond. You cannot read the question and know the answer. No. How to churn your mind. Okay. Where do the students end up? Where do they end up? Further studies, for those who are going for research purposes, these top 10 Ivy League colleges, even more actually, you'll see Australian National University, Berkeley is written, okay. All these institutes, my friends are there, you know, my B-stat, you know, same batch B-stat people, they are there, M-stat people. If you're going to industry, yes, a lot of private, you know, companies hire for top positions. Google, Microsoft, this is there. Goldman Sachs, you know, the quant firms, right? Morgan Stanley, yeah, quant funds, it is written, right? So not just for research, also for, because they need thinkers, you know, quant firms need thinkers, and ISI trains for them, CMI trains for them, so you become what they need. Okay, ISI deep dive, 1931, Professor P.C. Lana was founded, father statistician of India, and yeah, he actually, so if you go to ISI Kolkata, you will see Amritpali, so the house where Prashant Chandra Mahalanobis stayed, and there is this main building is just a few walkable distance away, and you know where he started and how much bigger it became, and then it became Institute of National Importance. It's a crazy thing. Okay, so declared Institute of National Importance lot of time after that, around 30 years, nearly 30 years, yeah, 28 years after that. And now centers are there like many other centers, so I'll show that to you. Other centers are mainly, this is headquarters in Kolkata. Bangalore is mathematics center, BMath and math happens here. Delhi is for economics and stats, and there is Chennai, Tezpur is Mizoram, and Hyderabad. Oh, I didn't know that. So these are research centers, specialized research centers. Yeah, if you are going for graduation will happen only in Kolkata and Bangalore, right? That's the thing, you should know that. In Kolkata, the only graduation is B-stat. B-math doesn't happen there, B-math happens in Bangalore. Okay. Okay. Now after 12th, how can you get into ISI? There are three ways. You can apply for B-stat or B-math. The examination is the same, the process is the same. We'll talk about the process soon. If you want to go for data science, it is recently launched. It is the latest branch open in ISI. The admission is via CUET, right? Central University Entrance Test. You write that there will be tuition. By the way, yeah, you should note this. There is no tuition for B-stat, B-math, right? So far, that's the news. And there is 5,000 per month stipend. You are being paid to study, right? And after that, you can continue with M-math, M-stat, or there are MSQE, right? There are other, there are library sciences. There's a lot of opportunities for you. There is M.Tech also in ISI Kolkata. We have M.Tech, and you can continue with research. So these are the future. This is the future after B-math or B-stat. Now, How do you get in that? You apply online for ISI admission test. The test is for only BStat and BMath, not BSDS, because there you go through CUET. You write the written test. There was interview before, this has to be cut off, I'm so sorry. Presently interview is not being conducted. During my time it was there. And then after that you'll get the merit list. You look at your name. If you're in top 30, maybe it will be segregated. If you're inside or if you're in the waiting list, there is a wait list also. In case someone drops out, you just get that seat, right? So yeah, INMO awardees can skip the written test. They can directly sit for interview in case the interview was conducted, but interview is not conducted. So that's the point. Next, how is the exam conducted? The test UGA, UGB, there are two papers. UGA is objective type. Nowadays there are multiple correct of questions also. Pattern has been changed. Multiple correct questions, multi-correct. So there are 20 single correct and 10 multi-correct questions. They're all amazing. The subject, it draws from all the syllabus of IIT plus the syllabus of Olympiad. It's a complete package of mathematics which you have to be thorough with. It tests you to that level. And then there is UGB, which is descriptive. There are 8 questions. You are given 2 hours. You have to finish it. You have to write as many answers as possible, preferably above 6, right? So you have to be ready. Descriptive solutions, you have to be wanting to write solutions. Okay. Fine. Whenever this happens, the timeline, it will be updated in the, on this channel, right? Nothing to worry about there. Okay. Okay, there is no tuition fees, monthly stipend you are getting. They pay you to study. You see that? They pay you to study. At master's level, you're getting 8,000 rupees. So that is there. And other than that, you need to pay for your food and hostel. These two things are there. It's not mentioned here, but yes, you have to pay food, pay for your own food. CMI was founded on this year 1989. Founded as School of Mathematics, recognized as deemed university in 2006. It's taken again a long time to get recognized. Works closely with IMSC. IMSC is Institute of Mathematical Sciences, Chennai. All right. A new 4-year Bachelor of Sciences honors from 2006. I'm not sure that is true. Honors nahi tha shayad. I think you didn't have honors before. But mathematics, purely mathematics, or mathematics and computer sciences, mathematics and physics. Had I given, I didn't apply for CMI. All right, I didn't apply. Had I applied, I would have taken mathematics and physics. All right. But yeah, fate being fate, I'm here. 2 doors into CMI. There is an entrance exam or there is Olympiad door. Obviously, there is always this Olympiad door for top level mathematics institutes. All right. And you need not be just INMO, or if you can be info, IPHO, qualification or informatics Olympiads. If you have reached the top level of that, national level, if you are recognized, then you can directly enter, you can directly get a seat. Otherwise, there is objective paper and subjective paper. Examination is pretty much similar to ISI. Objective, the screening test. It's short questions used to filter candidates before the main section is graded. By the way, this is true for both the examinations, ISI and CMI, that the UGA, if you clear the UGA paper, only then the UGB paper will be corrected. Understood? So that is important to be noted. UGA, you have to do good. Subjective paper is there. The topics are exactly the same. Just it's pretty much the same. The preparation is also pretty much the same for ISI and CMI. Okay, who can apply? Am I audible? Yeah. Who can apply? Now, if you finish 12th with strong foundation in mathematics, you're good. Application opens in March. April is the last date. May the exams happen, and June to August के बीच में you will get the. So मैं हिंदी में बोल ही नहीं रहा हूँ. हिंदी में बोलना सीखना चाहिए मुझे. ठीक है? समझ में आ गया? There are fees है, but बहुत कम पे करना पड़ेगा, and there will be waivers based on your performance. Exam अगर there is some percentage, if you clear that percentage, your fee will be waived by certain amount, right? That is there. And so 30 to 35 full tuition waivers will be there. So that's the number of students who can be waived, and based on your semestral performances, certain things will happen. So it is totally a merit based. It's such a beautiful thing. You will work hard at least to get the fees waived, है ना? And 40% income based waiver. Yeah. So if you have any income certificate वगैरह है तुम्हारे पास, then you can get that waived as well. All right. And research exposure and all that, that's there. Like it has nothing to do with your payment and all, but students exchange programs and all that will happen in the final year and all. Okay. How do they compare ISI and CMI? I don't wish to compare. The examinations toughness and the requirements are pretty much the same. Subject को अच्छे से समझना चाहिए, मैथमेटिक्स के साथ प्यार होना चाहिए, वरना नहीं हो पाएगा. Okay. ISI subjects are statistics, so it's pretty much the same. There is no statistics in CMI. There is only physics and computer science and mathematics. यहाँ पे data science है, mathematics है, statistics है. बाकी क्या है? You can just look at this. So far अभी तक मैंने जो भी discuss किया है, it's pretty much the same. All right. Yeah. यहाँ पे there are multiple institutes. CMI there is only single, one and only CMI in Chennai. Research intensive तो वो भी है. So yeah. How do you compare this with IITs? I'm going to make a separate video on this. ठीक है? IITs के साथ कैसे compare हो रहा है? Briefly telling, अगर if you want hands-on application, तुम्हें engineering करना है, you want to build things, I think IITs would be better. But if you are a theoretical person, तुम्हें solve करने में मज़ा आ रहा है, सोचने में मज़ा आ रहा है, हाँ? अगर वैसे मज़ा आ रहा है, then ISI CMI will be your place. Depth in one direction, mathematics, you keep on digging. अगर खोदने में मज़ा आ रहा है ना, यहाँ जाओ, ठीक है? और बढ़ाने में मज़ा आ रहा है तो यहाँ जाओ. So that's how I would say briefly you should decide. But सब लिख दो यार, सब लिख डालो. जहाँ पे भी मन लग रहा है, मन लगा के करो. And be honest with yourself. Don't lie to yourself. That is the big mistake which we all do very often. Pure sciences or pure mathematics. Okay, either IASC, these places are they have physics, chemistry, biology, everything. Okay, BSMS and all that is there. But here we have for purely mathematics, statistics and computing and all that. So again, what inclinations do you have? If you love coding and all that, CMI would be better. If you like physics, if you are good at, if you're given physics Olympiad and all that, ISERs are better places. So it depends on what you do. Now, who should aim for this? I think I'm taking a lot of time, 18 minutes already, damn. So, कौन देख सकता है कि हाँ मैं जाऊँगा कि नहीं जाऊँगा? अगर तुम्हें मज़ा आ रहा है प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करने में, हार्ड क्वेश्चन आया तो यार अब तो लगा रहूँगा, एक हफ्ते तक चलता है एक प्रॉब्लम का सोल्यूशन. अगर ऐसे हो रहा है, अगर टफ प्रॉब्लम देख के तुम ऐसे गिव अप नहीं कर दे रहे हो, सोल्यूशन नहीं देख ले रहे हो, मज़ा आ रहा है, लगे रहो, तो you should enjoy being in ISI. ठीक है? ऐसे ही लोग मिलते हैं आसपास, ऐसे ही सब्जेक्ट्स होते हैं कि तुम घंटों डिस्कस करो, खाते वक्त डिस्कस करो, हर जगह बोर्ड्स हैं, तुम जाके लिखो जहाँ मन वहाँ, है ना? सो इफ दैट इज हैपनिंग, बेस्ट ISI, मज़ा आएगा. लाइक राइटिंग प्रूफ्स नॉट जस्ट आंसर्स. टिक करना है मुझे, अगर ये नहीं, सोचने में मज़ा आ रहा है. आई वॉन्ट टू डिग इनटू क्यों हो रहा है भाई. आंसर अगर मैं बता भी दूँ तुमको, यू शुड आस्क व्हाई, क्यों हो रहा है, मुझे समझना है. If that is happening ना, ISI is for you. ठीक है? Light up at Olympiad style mathematics. So Olympiad style mathematics मतलब कोई भी Olympiad का सवाल देख रहे हो, it's a puzzle, it's a mathematical puzzle. मज़ा आ रहा है देखने में, यार इसका मैं डायग्राम बनाऊंगा, ये ज्वाइन करूंगा, इधर परपेंडिकुलर खींचूंगा, मज़ा आ रहा है. See, मज़ा is the key. I think that's what, जितना भी तुम टेक्निकली इंग्लिश में बोल लो, इफ नॉट एंजॉइंग, मज़ा नहीं आ रहा है, ISI is not for you. So when do you want to look for something else? If you want quick solutions and hands-on engineering, like if you like experimenting, if you like doing physical things, physics, chemistry, these things are for you. Nothing wrong. That's a path of life. That's a path of science. Fully supported. You prefer a board applied curriculum. applied things, right? अगर तुम्हें theoretical करने में मज़ा नहीं आ रहा है, if you want practically, अगर मैं कुछ कर रहा हूँ, if I'm solving a problem, it is being implemented practically. If that is there, look for IITs. ऐसे आंख बंद करके भीड़ में बकरी की तरह मत जाओ, डोंट डू दैट. ओके, सी मैथ्स एज ओनली अ मीन्स टू एन एंड. मैथ अगर सिर्फ एक टूल है, मैथ अगर तुम्हारे लिए मज़े करने का जगह नहीं है, इफ इट्स नॉट अ पैराडाइज फॉर यू, देन प्रिफर IIT. दैट्स टोटली गुड फॉर यू. Many destinations I have already discussed, ये सब होता है. So these are packages and all that. Fine, I don't want you to focus on this. This is there, ठीक है. अच्छा पैकेज मिल जाता है हर जगह पे. Typical ISS, this is not top. Top is 30 nearly, and again top is it's not written, but you go to top universities. My friends are doing pretty good. Okay, and I'm telling you, this should not be your motivation, no matter how tempting it looks. इस ये सोच के तुम प्रिपेयर करना शुरू करोगे ना, नहीं हो पाएगा तुमसे. ये सोच के प्रिपेयर नहीं करना है. मैथमेटिक्स से प्यार होके प्रिपेयर करोगे तभी हो पाएगा, ठीक है. You cannot force yourself into ISI or CMI. Okay. Yeah, like these are institutes, ये सब तो मैंने बताया था. और क्या ही है. Olympiad, if you are doing INMO, if you are cleared INMO, then you can directly get admission into both these universities, institutes. That's proofwriting. If you have these things, it tests these things, right? Reasoning, your questioning ability. अगर तुम आंख बंद करके फॉर्मूला रट के जा रहे हो कि नहीं, they can test. The questions are built in such a way कि they can test you whether you are ratifying or you are actually understanding what's going on. Proofwriting, you write down, don't guess. As I said, JEE mains में you can guess all the problems, no problem, कुछ दिक्कत नहीं होगा. But यहाँ पे you should not guess. Creativity, patterns, you see the patterns, you recognize the patterns, ठीक है. You're able to do that. Question देखते ही you're able to recognize what's क्या इसका path क्या होगा, ये तुम सोच पा रहे हो, एक logical pattern ढूंढ पा रहे हो, logical, right? That's important. And yeah, you can stay with hard problems. हफ्तों तक भी चल सकता है एक question का solution, and that's a beautiful experience. मैं बता रहा हूँ, it's a very very beautiful experience. Try that once. Okay. Okay. Roadmap. वैसे तो I prepared for a few months only, 4-5 months, honestly, for ISI, using Tomato book only and nothing else. But I had the background of IIT preparation. IIT mathematics was there. So for ISI, I probably focused only on geometry, combinatorics, these things. But I didn't know how to segregate between everything. I just loved mathematics. मैं सब कुछ एक साथ करने की कोशिश कर रहा था. But my preference was calculus, algebra, these things, number theory a little bit. That's how I did. I knew my strong points, my weak points पे भी काम कर रहा था. Geometry I didn't like, ठीक है. But I did sit with it for a long time. My sir was very supportive, Anuj Bharti sir. So yeah, that's definitely there. But yeah, if you're in any class, if you're interested in mathematics, you can definitely start your thinking capability right now. Okay, Olympiads is one of the easiest accessible way of doing that. Okay, all right, 4 myths, 4 corrections. Okay, what else is left here? We just go through this. It's nothing. Whatever we have discussed, we covered these things, don't worry. And starting too late, no, 11 is, I started 12th में ही prepare किया था मैं ISI के लिए, 12th में ही prepare किया. There's nothing wrong, you can do that. Proofs मत छोड़ो, memorizing मत करो, मतलब memorizing should be secondary. If you solve, if you understand a proof, it will sit in your brain, right? It won't go anywhere. So just sit with the subject, right? It's not like JEE and all that. We have discussed all of this, so I'm just skipping it. It's not a big deal. Students who reach ISI and CMI are usually strong problem solvers long before. Yeah, that is probably true. I'm not sure if I was a problem solver back then, but you can become a problem solver now, this moment, right? That's the thing. Build the thinking early, it compounds, place to build thinking for these things. So Olympiad, preparation for Olympiad is definitely very, very useful, all right? And because it's not just Olympiad. If you play chess, if you solve Sudoku, these things, they help a lot. Okay, so that's something. Good habits, problem solving habits, that can be from various ways. You can do it in a lot of ways. If you play sports, that's one way. In football, that's also problem solving. That guy is coming from there, doing here, it's crazy. Okay, in Vedantu Olympiad School, begin thinking early. Okay, long before the admission starts, batches will be launched. I will give you updates about it. Updates will be given, right? I hope you're watching Avez's videos as well. So everything will be included. Don't worry. If you want to prepare, comment down about I want to prepare for ISI, ISI CMI, right? And after that, we'll see what happens. I might reply. Okay. So that's it, guys. That's it. Take care. A quick announcement, guys. We're launching Target ISI CMI 2027 batch right now, and Chetan sir will be taking it. Amazing teacher he is. So if you're interested in joining ISI, if you're preparing for ISI right now, this is the best time to start. All right, you have less than a year, and especially if you're preparing for JEE stuff, yes, that is going to be an added bonus for you, but you have to focus on physics, chemistry, and everything. So this dedicated batch will help you a lot in your preparation journey, all right, because you'll have a lot of things. It will start on 18th June, just look at that, and then it's for 12th and 13th. 13 is like dropper batch. There will be 95 plus sessions, around 100 sessions overall, 3 sessions per week from 3 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. You'll have a lot of tests. There will be a dedicated Telegram group for it, right? So join karna and all that. So you'll have discussion among yourselves. There will be the test discussion will happen. You can discuss with your friends. Assignments after every session, that is obvious. The notes will be provided immediately. You'll have the video recording of the notes of the classes, of the sessions. Monthly progress report card will be given to you so that you can assess how you're standing, where you're standing, right? And after a certain point, you'll actually see you are improving. You are improving if you're dedicatedly following the sessions. Chetan sir is amazing. He's very friendly. You have to make best use of this face-to-face interaction, right? Don't forget that. And there will be non-academic query helpers for you, like technical issues. If you're facing any issue in the group or in the portal, anywhere, you can ask them, right? Talk to them about it. It is a Hinglish batch for ISI and CMI. Hinglish, Hindi and English. So if you are purely interested in English, you can ask your questions in English. You can ask the mentor to talk to you in English. He will explain to you. Okay, so nothing to worry about there. And this is the pricing. Use this code to get 10% discount, please. And that's it. That's it for now. All the best. Do well in your ISA preparation now.